It's kind of like the internet in a way where it's probably going to change almost every field and almost every feature of every application that we use. Um, it seems sort of hyperbolic to say that, but I do think that's true. And it's just hard to sort of enumerate all the different things up front. But I think that over the next 5 to 10 years, we're just going to explore the impacts in each of these areas. And it's going to be like an amazing amount of innovation and really exciting.
I feel two things simultaneously when you say that. I feel both like I really want to be optimistic about the future of these platforms. And I obviously have gained so much from an enormous pace of change, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like everything that we're doing now. And what I actually feel is worried. I feel some specific concerns around the way that, I might communicate with an audience and the way that they might respond to that, or the way that human communication might change, but also more generalized, just sort of fear of the pace of change and worry.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm alone in that feeling.
Yeah, and you're supposed to be the optimist.
I know. And I'm curious, like, how you talk to people who feel that way. What concerns do you feel are most legitimate, and what do you feel most misunderstood?
I think the pace of change is always a concerning thing, right? It's there is a lot of uncertainty about how things will go in the future, and we're all going to get really amazing new tools to do both our hobbies and our jobs, and they'll make it so we can do better work and have better lives. But at least on the professional side, it's going to be our responsibility to keep up with that, or else it's going to be difficult for us to compete with other people who are doing a good job of kind of keeping up with the new trends. So I get it. I mean, I think, especially in the, line of work of being a creator, I mean, it's a very sort of competitive space. I don't think that like creators necessarily think about it as competitive, but it is, right? It's like, it's, and so I get it. I think that this is going to make it so that like the quality of work that people produce and how interesting it is and how much they can communicate and like really efficiently is just going to kind of go through the roof. But when you're staring down a set of changes, like that there's some big change coming and you don't know what it is, that's always a time of anxiety. So I get it.
If I take my creator hat off and I'm just a person who is young-ish, starting out my career-ish, starting out building a family, how would you advise someone like me to prepare well for the future that we're headed toward, to be able to learn new skills now or just think about this future in an educated way?
Yeah. I mean, I just think maintaining curiosity about things is important. I do think we can overstate to what extent the next 10 years is going to be sort of different from the last 10 or 15. I mean, a ton of stuff changed over the last 10 or 15 years too. It's not like this is the only time in history where there's some technology that's going to make it so that there's new opportunities and things change. The internet coming into maturity and everyone having smartphones has already rewired things dramatically. And I mean, maybe the next period will be a somewhat bigger change, or maybe it won't. I think it'll feel different to different people, but I don't think this is like going from 0 to 1. It's not like, okay, everything's just kind of been normal and now it's about to change.